Lubbock ISD has begun the demolition process of Slaton Middle School. It's to make way for the construction of a new elementary school there at the site off 32nd and Avenue Q. You may remember our coverage of the bond voters approved last year. They approved the consolidation of 5 campuses into 3 new schools. Demolition crews started tearing down that Slaton building today. A new school will be built at the site where students from Bean Elementary will eventually move to. Stewart and Williams students will move to a new combined school at the current location of Williams Elementary off Utica and 58th. Then Wolforth and McCorder Elementary students will also move to a new school at the site where the Matthews building sits vacant off North University in Akron. The plan is to open all 3 for the start of the school year in August 2028.